The best people to hang out with are venture capitalists. No other group, no other group would motivate you financially the way VCs would. Like, think of it, they are just the best people to get around. And the reason is because they do not think in millions. Venture capitalists think in billions, and whenever you're around them, their energy is just so infectious that you just can't help it but also have their kind of reasoning, thinking really big. That is why they are the best people to be around, to hang out with. If you've ever hung out with VC or gone to any of their events, maybe an entrepreneur event or a startup event that is majorly hosted by venture capitalists, you know what I'm talking about. They are really ambitious and goal driven. They have big mindsets. Like, they would motivate you so much that you would go out and do some big shit. And trust me, the way you see VCs talking about money online, talking about, oh, we raised $5 million, we raised $10 million, $20 million, $1 billion, is the same way they talk about money in person when you get around them. Or when you go to any of their events, they play really big. In the previous video that I made where I talked about leverage and good decision making, I stressed a lot on the importance of people that you get around. In case you're confused of the people to get around I was talking about in that video, go hang around with venture capitalists. In that video, I remember saying that I want to, meet new people, meet people that are playing 10x higher than I am, so that I can, not just gain that energy from them, but I can also learn. They could be my mentors. We could do so many things together. And I kept to my word because before I even uploaded that video, I had gone for a VC event that I was invited to. It's the African Prosperity Summit. It was hosted by a VC company named Ventures Platforms. They are one of the biggest venture companies in Africa. In fact, one of their portfolio companies, it was called Mono, and it was acquired by Flutterwave to improve fintech in Africa. So I went to the African Prosperity Summit that VP Fund hosted, and it confirmed my bias on saying that why I should, or you should, be hanging around venture capitalists. After the event, the only words in my head were capital, funding, billions, allocation, acquisition. Just this big words was just stuck inside my head because for like 8 or 9 straight hours, because the event started from like probably 9 a.m. and we closed by like 4. So for that stretch of time, I only heard big words, not just grammar words. This were strategies, this were execution, this were things being done, but put in words, it's like it's really big. Those were the words that were in my head. I was so fired up after I left that event because I understood and I knew that I was playing really small, and those VCs motivated me to play big. I'm currently raising angel check for PortfoliX, and my plan was maybe to get $150,000 for my first angel investment for the startup. But after leaving that event, I was thinking, I'm thinking too small. I think I should take this to $500,000. That was how much it motivated me. I went there after the event. I learned so much. I connected with key people. I learned new thought patterns. And I met somebody at the workshop that gave me one of the ideas for currently one of the most important products in PortfoliX. So here's the story. During the course of the event, we had a workshop that I joined, and it was an M&A workshop because outside of investing, building, AI products in the investment space, I really love deal making. I love mergers and acquisitions. And I had formerly sat at the workshop for general partners and limited partners. Yeah, maybe later on I could be a VC, but it wasn't my interest now or in the future. So I asked around for the M&A workshop and it gave me the direction. So I went in there, and luckily enough for me, I was sitting next to a guy and we chatted a little bit, and he introduced himself, and he told me that his name is Mohamed Ndoye. He's from Senegal and he runs one of the health tech, you know, insurance companies in Senegal. So after we just chatted for a minute, he asked me what I was building. So I now believe in the world. Don't tell people, show them. So I showed him PortfoliX, and I just showed him how to build an investment portfolio without knowing anything about investing real quick. And he thought it was cool. And he told me, wow, I think this could be something big. Just keep building. So after the event, I was trying to go get my ride outside. I saw him standing out there, and he was talking to somebody, so I just couldn't walk up to him. So after the person left, I walked up to him and I'm like, "Hey, Mohammed, how was the event? How are you doing?" Stuff like that. So we chatted for a little bit, and I went there not just to network, but to learn and to get insights and build relationships. So I spoke to him and I said, "Hey, I really just wanted to get insights on how I can scale Portfolio X. I know I'll need a lot of funding for this, but I really want to get, you know, good insights. And from somebody like you, from your experience of what you built, here in West Africa, I think what you did, the knowledge and the insights could be applicable to my startup to help me scale." So after we chatted for a while, we talked about some things, and I asked him, what product do you think would take this startup to the next level? And he said, why don't you build a product for financial advisors? Like, you could literally sell this for financial advisors. And I pondered on it for a while after that day, but after stressing the idea, by brainstorming on with AI, ChatGPT, and speaking to financial advisors, I realized that a lot of them still build investment portfolios manually. What that means is that they still pick stocks by looking at fundamentals, cash flow, all of that stuff. It's not like those are not good. It's just that they are currently inefficient. In the current landscape of the world, picking portfolios manually is inefficient. If you're a financial advisor, stop doing that. And in a minute, I'll tell you what you should do. After speaking to financial advisors, I realized that they still pick portfolios manually. And they told me that if they can find a product, right, that AI helps them create investment portfolios targeted to their clients' goals that will deliver them better results and save them time, they will gladly pay for it. And that is literally what Portfolio X is. So I put my boots on and I created a product specifically for financial advisors. It's going to be on the screen. So if you're a financial advisor, you should go try it out, and it's free for the first 7 days. And you may think I am gaslighting myself here, but there's a high chance that I may never have thought of that idea if I hadn't gone for that event. Because what are the odds? Now, even if I come up with it later, I'll probably build that product late, or I may never do it. So when I'm telling you guys that you should go for this entrepreneur event, go and meet people that are playing 100 times, a million times bigger than you are, because value flows upstream. When I tell you to go for this event, connect with people, talk to smart people, talk to wealthy people building real businesses, solving problems, it's not just because you are going to be motivated, it's because you would learn from them. Because that's the most important thing you can do in your 20s: learn and build. Definitely, if you do it long enough, you're persistent, you work hard, you get rich in the process. But trust me, bro, value flows upstream. So you want to go for this event. And that was just one event from 2025. Now, imagine if I had gone to 5 or 10 of these events, how many products, how many innovative strategies I would have used. So this year, 2026, I want to go for a lot of these events, specifically VC ones, and I want you to do the same thing. Any events that you find out that VCs will be there, whether it's an entrepreneur event, whether it's a startup event, whether it's a business seminar, if it's hosted by venture capitalists or they are one of the speakers, just go for those events, because you're just going to think really big. I mean, this is a video of me taking down notes because of how educative the event was. I learned so much and I left there really motivated, and not the kind of dopamine kind of motivation that dies out, but a fire to build, because I had learned so many new ideas and I had connected with great people, and I just wanted to build something that will attract funding, that will solve a real world problem, and will just make the world a better place or revolutionize an industry. And That is the essence of this video. This will be one of my shortest video in this page because I usually do longer videos. But that's the essence of this video. The essence of this video is go and hang out with venture capitalists, be friends with them, go to events that they are, go to where they speak, and just hang out with them so you can think really big. Because the bigger you think, the bigger you grow. And yeah, that's if I can crunch this video down to one sentence, it would be go and hang out with venture capitalists. That is it. And yeah, I hope you've gotten a lot of value from this video so far, and I hope that you've learned so much. Like this video, leave a comment if you wish to. Let's get into conversation about venture capitalists and the pros and cons of being their friends or hanging around them. And yeah, subscribe to this channel to get more informational, educational, and financial content. And always remember that success is the only option for you. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.